Becky. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made these super cute stickers for my oldest daughter's upcoming graduation party invitations. Like always, I turn to my Cricut Maker to do this because I can do pretty much anything I want with it. The Cricut Maker is a smart cutting machine that allows you to create limitless personalized projects with hundreds of materials. You can use leather, chipboard, wood, vinyl. In this case, I'm using the sticker cardstock paper, tons of different things that you can make with a Cricut Maker and the free software of Design Space that comes with your Cricut Maker. Design Space is where you will be creating whatever you're wanting to make with your Cricut Maker. So in this case, I am, like I said, making stickers for my daughter's graduation party invitations. I already have some here made up, but I'm going to go back and show you how I made it. It was super simple. So here I am in Design Space, and I went over to images and just typed in graduation, and it'll pull up all different types of projects and graduation caps and different things, and pretty much anything related to graduation. So I picked this design right here and added it to my canvas, and I just decided I didn't want the date on there. So I went in and hid all of the numbers, so all I'm going to be left with is the graduation cap and the word graduate down there at the bottom. Now if you notice, the sticker that I made has a black circle around it. That's just something I added a little bit extra. So I went over to images and chose the circle. I put the circle over the graphic there just to make sure that I'm going to get the right size, kind of what size I wanted it to be. Once I picked the right size, I duplicated the circle, downsized the second circle a little bit, and turned it white so I can see a little bit easier. And basically, if you can guess, what I'm doing here is I'm making a little inner circle that I'm going to slice out, and it's going to leave just that outer ring. So that's why I made the second circle a little bit smaller. So once I've figured out like the white part there, that white part of the circle is what's going to be gone once I slice it. So once I've got the right size, I attach those two circles together and then hit slice, and it's basically going to cut out that middle part for me and leave me with the black outer edge, which is what I wanted. Now basically I just have to play around with the sizing a little bit. I wanted to make sure that the letter G and the letter E were touching the outer circle. That way when I cut my sticker out, the E over there is not going to be floating around, kind of like it is up at those top three, you'll notice, and the one I showed in the beginning. I should have made sure that the E was attached to or touching the circle on the right. That way when I cut the sticker out, it would not have like a floating edge. It worked out okay and it was fine, but going forward and in hindsight, I wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to that. And you definitely don't have to. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to be a little bit easier to weed out the part of the sticker that you don't want if your letters are touching that outer rim. So once I played around with the sizing and I have that the way that I wanted it, I just selected all of the different parts, attached them together. That way when they cut, they will all cut out the exact way that I have them in Design Space. So like I said, in this case, the E and the G would be touching the outer circle, unlike the first three that I have up there. Just click Make It, and basically the machine will do everything else from there. Now, the neat thing about the Cricut Maker 3, which is their newest maker machine, if you notice here, it says, how would you like to load all of your materials for this project? You can do without a mat or on a mat. The Cricut Maker 3 has gotten even smarter than the original Maker, and you can cut vinyl and cardstock and everything with what they call smart materials, meaning you do not have to have a mat if you have smart materials, which is pretty awesome. If you do not have any smart materials on hand and you have a Cricut Maker 3, you can definitely still use a mat just like you could before in the previous Maker. So I like that you've got options, but it's really nice to be able to cut without a mat because you're not having to worry about like sticking to it or anything like that. It's super simple to load the smart materials in because they have everything they need already. You don't have to do anything extra by attaching it to a mat. So I'm going to do mine without a mat because I do have the Cricut Smart Paper sticker cardstock, so no mat required. just so many things that you can do with a Cricut Maker in general. I've made so many things in the past. I've got so many different little pieces of art around my home. I have labeled so many containers in my kitchen. I've made shirts, I've made coasters, I've done so many things, and I have barely even scratched the surface of what a Cricut Maker can do. And the Cricut Maker 3 is even just that much better, because if you do have the smart materials, you don't have to worry about using a mat. It's faster than the previous Maker machine, so you're going to be able to make projects faster than you could before. There's just so many benefits of having a Cricut Maker or a Cricut Maker 3. They're both amazing. And that's it. Pretty simple and really cute. I will link the Cricut Maker 3 in the description box for you guys. If you're interested, I highly suggest you check it out. Either buy it for yourself as a special treat or ask for it for a gift, but I know you guys will love it and find so many ways to use it around your home. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.